Are carbs good for you? And if they are, which ones are best for you specifically, individually? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Do you know what carbs are best for you? I'm Glenn Dotson with Reset You Fitness, and I'm gonna show you how we figure that out at Reset You. This is actually something I stole from Rob Wolf. It was an amazing idea. We just ran with it and put it into our program. So the reason why we're doing this is most people in America are overweight. In fact, the CDC states that 74% of Americans are overweight or obese, which means most of them are probably insulin resistant, which means carbs probably aren't that good for them until they get healthy. If you're insulin resistant, whenever you take in carbohydrates, it's gonna have a lot more dramatic effect on your insulin levels and probably shuttle a lot of nutrients to fat cells. So the first thing that we do is we try to take an insulin resistant person from being insulin resistant to insulin sensitive, meaning you can take in the energy from the food that you eat. In Reset You, we do this for a month, 30 days in our reset protocol. You can check it out somewhere else with a bunch of other hormones that we reset. But in that 30 days, you'll be eating a high fat diet that's very, very, very low carb, meaning basically ketogenic diet with vegetables. You'll get your carbohydrates from the vegetables. Now, after that period of time, if you are insulin sensitive and everything's working the way it's supposed to, we may take it a little bit longer based on a case-by-case basis. Once you're insulin sensitive, then we can start to test. Now, how Rob Wolf does his 7-day carb test is he takes in 50 grams of carbohydrates in the morning and then set a timer, test your glucose with a blood glucose monitor and your blood sugar levels first thing in the morning, right? Before you take in that carbohydrate, take it in and then wait 2 hours and test again. Now we do this for a little bit longer than 7 days sometimes because we want to test multiple carbohydrates, but what you're going to find is there's a dramatic increase with some carbohydrates. Maybe brown rice spikes your blood sugar through the roof, whereas white rice has a little to no effect on your blood sugar. If that's true, then that means white rice is most likely the best thing for fat loss. Whereas if you want to pump heavy weights and lift and be explosive, that brown rice is probably a little bit better for that explosive fuel. This data gives you the ability to figure out what carbs are best for you and which ones are best for whatever your goal is, whether it's athletic explosiveness or dropping body fat. You will know exactly which carbohydrates to put in your meal plan. Now, if you haven't already done so, make sure you do this. This is an amazing, amazing advantage for you building your own customized meal plan to your own biology. And another thing that you should do if you haven't already done so is make sure you share this video. This is probably gonna give you value. I'm guessing you don't know what carbohydrates are best for you or if they're good for you at all. At Reset You, we figure that out. But if you follow this video correctly, you can figure it out for yourself. So share this video, subscribe, and keep a lookout for the next one.